Good morning. You are looking at a Korean Air Cargo 747, which is about to take off from runway 18 left here at DFW Airport. Still getting everything kind of set up here, but as usual, when we have a big jet going out, we like to bring that to you when we can.
Over 4075 is visual when it right.
256 Heavy, Parker.
256 Heavy today.
All aboard 47 DFW Tower, 12903, runway 18 right, clear to land.
2903, 18 right, clear to land, all aboard 47.
American 1694 for the visual 18 right.
American 1694 DFW Tower, 12904, and 18 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 18 right, American 1694.
And so a Queen of the Skies off to Anchorage, Korean Flight 256, a 747-8. And we welcome you to our daybreak edition of Runway DFW. It's fun for the whole family.
13 right, clear to land.
13 right, clear to land, 2540.
Gallon 3063, parking inside today.
Hey, Bernie, number Gallon 3063.
Gallon 3063, taxi to Alpha, hold short runway right.
That is a little bit creepy looking, but we're just getting set up here, so hang on with us.
33 DFW Tower, 12803, runway 18 right, clear to land. Correction, 13 right, clear to land.
of the blue of the western sky comes
Runway DFW.
Live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas, this is Runway DFW in color. Now, here is your host, Walt Zwerko.
Well, now we're cooking with gas, as they say. It's Walt here in the pre-dawn moments here at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. We're at Founders Plaza, the friendly confines, and we're about to bring you 3 hours of aviation activities here at one of the world's biggest airports. So welcome to you on this Sunday morning edition of Runway DFW. Well, we have an arrival coming in here from Houston. That is an Embraer 175. And when I say Houston, I'm speaking of the Houston Hobby Airport. Where's our temperature? Well, it's Sunday, December 3rd, 2023. Welcome to a chilly DFW airport. Here's the temperature. Let's see. 43 degrees. Well, it's been colder. There you see the skyline of Dallas in the background there. Let me reorient my primary tripod here because it's a little askew. There on the left of your screen is American Eagle Flight 3337. It is an Embraer 175. It is coming in from Harlingen, Texas. Seems like we were just here. I think it was here till, let's see, last night we wrapped up about 5:30 local time, I think. And maybe 5:45. But I was probably here till 7, packing everything up. And as I was packing up, after I'd put the cameras away, I hear this big roar over my head. And it turned out to be a Cargolux 747, which was doing a go-around. Because as I looked at my flight radar, there was a small American Eagle jet still on the runway. So I'm guessing that's why the big plane went around.
Clear land 18 right, American 2272 and we're west side.
Let's see who's here this morning. Randall M says it's a beautiful skyline, which we can see on this shot. Channel member Steve Lundaby says, good morning, Walt, and everyone else watching, ready for another great show. Well, don't set your expectations too high, Steve, but we'll do the best we can. Our friend and Quadjet member, Rainy Taylor, says, good morning, everyone. Walt and at Runway DFW. Curly says, good morning, everyone. Nyah, 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 nyah. Chad Hart, channel member, says, good morning, DFW and the rest of the gang. Another E-Jet making an arrival here. That was flight 3372 coming in from Laredo down on the Texas-Mexico border.
Yeah, 358, yes, sir, Tower 1305, right, 18 right, clear to land.
18 right, clear to land, 1758.
Jimmy Churi says, I absolutely love the aesthetic of this channel. Thank you, Jimmy. Channel member Nigel Coxon says, hello, everyone, from rainy Brighton, UK. Hope you're well, Walt. I am indeed. Thank you for your consideration. Channel member Mick Larkin, also in the house, says, good morning, Walt, mods, and everyone. Channel member Doug Hewson says, good morning. Randall M. I'm new to plane spotting. I got on my first flight in October, and since then I've been hooked. Love this channel. Well, we aims to please, and we're glad that you fall into that category, Randall. Thank you. This is an American Airlines plane coming in from Oklahoma City. A smooth touchdown just before daybreak. Let's see, what has we got here? 7:14 is when the sun will officially rise in the sky. So we should have a pretty sunrise. That is American Flight 2899, 737-800 going to San Antonio, Texas. Looks like there's we have some activity on the runway as far as the ground operations team. You see one of their trucks there, and I see several others puttering up and down. Coming in on runway 18 right from Lake Charles, Louisiana, is this American Eagle CRJ 701ER. It's a 1-hour flight from Lake Charles. So we've got a good morning, Walt, from Abraham. From Sebastian Echeverria. Aviation Mike, channel member, says, good morning, Walt, and hello, everyone. Channel member and our newest mod, Josh Aldrich, says, good morning, everyone. Thank you, Josh, for hanging out with us this morning. And channel member Becky Davies with a good afternoon, Walt. Kind of wish it was afternoon because it would be a little warmer here. Oh, it looks like another E-Jet is arriving. This one from Brownsville, Texas. American Eagle 3622.
68, DFW Tower 12004, runway right, clear away.
18 right, clear land, American 468.
Onboard 3622, keep your speed up to the high speed, please. Onboard 3933, traffic is too loud at Whiskey Kilo.
Next arrival's coming in from Gulfport in Mississippi. It is another E-Jet. As we look to the northern skies, it is American Eagle Flight 3665.
Runway 18 left, line up and wait, American 2899.
Support 111, right, will command range,
Right side.
Onboard 3622, planetary operate cross runway left, contact ground 25, cross Julian position.
Cross 28 left.
Well, yesterday when we were here, there were two MD-11s over here at the UPS facility just to the south of us. Those disappeared overnight. And so now we have an assortment of other UPS jets, but nothing of the tri-jet variety currently.
United 380, DFW Tower 18 left, line of wait.
We've got our morning rush of planes getting ready to take off over on 18 left.
American 126, DFW Tower 3005, runway right, clear away.
This is American Flight 2899. This one is destined for San Antonio, Texas.
94, DFW Tower, runway left, line of wait.
Clear left, road 1 right, Bravo 8 between
American 2899, kind of departure. Departure, American 2899. American 9781, DFW Tower, track 3 on my Yankee cross, runway 18 right, turn left on Echo.
Yankee cross 18 right, left side to American 9781.
American 1294, and up to land, right 18 left. Clear to take off.
Just look at all those planes.
American 2266, DFW Tower, 18 left, line of wait.
Line up and wait, 18 left, American 2266.
And American 9781, taxi Echo, Whiskey Foxtrot, 18 left.
Echo is American 9781.
American 468, taxi Echo Alpha, hold short, right 18 left.
I believe this to be Flight 1294, but I don't see a destination listed. Well, now I do. It's going to Austin, Texas, the state capital, as you see a plane coming in and touching down very smoothly. The incoming plane was from Miami. And there goes that plane off to Austin.
For 111, just a heads up, it's 13 right there. 4, high departure. American 1226, full short, runway left at Whiskey Lima, where you parked?
There is our fiery sunrise this morning.
Tower, give money, American 700 from the ILA.
As we welcome a $2 super sticker from Randall. Thank you, Randall. We do get to see some attractive sunrises here in the Lone Star State. Channel member O'Malley says, "Greets, y'all." Greetings to you as well, O'Malley. And Roger Scott says, "Good morning, Walt, mods, and everyone." Here comes a flight from Mobile, Alabama. Another E-jet. I kind of missed that one. Graphic sign and design channel member says ATC very busy this morning. Mark Chandler says good morning, Walt, and everyone from the UK. Always happy to see our UK viewers with us. Where it's, I guess, what, early afternoon? Our next incoming flight is from Houston Intercontinental Airport, American Flight 700. It'll be a 737-800. Hate to pull away from this shot, though. It's almost painterly. We have a handful of people out here at Founders Plaza to see this in person. It's, you know, it's nice to be able to bring you this on the TV here on YouTube, but there's really nothing like seeing it in person. So if you have the opportunity to go visit your local airport or to come out here if you're in the vicinity. Scott McCausland says, "Hi, Walt. Always enjoy your screams from Scotland." Thank you, Scott. Channel member Patrick Lloyd teasing us, saying it's 20 degrees warmer, 62 degrees Fahrenheit, and overcast in central North Carolina. I'm sure it'll warm up here in Texas before too long, but having a little, I can't classify this as a frosty morning, but it's chilly. That was American Flight 33, American Eagle Flight 3373, checking in from Monroe, Louisiana. flinging itself into the sky now is American Flight 2480. It's going to St. Louis, Missouri. Airbus A320.
American 9781 on up to land, or 18 left for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 18 left, on ramp layer, American 9781.
American 2107, DFW Airport, 18 left on its way.
On the way, 18 left, American 2107.
American 2480, have a departure.
Get it. American 26, 11 miles, visual, 18 right.
Another E-Jet is approaching. It's American Eagle 3301 from Tallahassee in Florida. See if we can get that flying in front of the sun.
American 2107, on up to B park, or 18 left for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, on the default, American 2107.
American 474, DFW Airport, 18 left on its way. American 2612, DFW Tower Fuel Pump with 1803 or 18 right to the left.
Clear land, 18 right, American 2612.
Envoy maintenance at 088 DFW Tower at Zulu, cross 18 right, hold short, 18 left.
Cross 18 right, cross hold, 18 left, on Zulu, envoy maintenance, 088.
American 9781, departure.
Good day, American 9781.
John Kelly Grant up early with us this morning from San Jose, California. Glad to have you here. Fatima Shamin says, I know we see a lot of 175s and 737s, but gosh, they're so beautiful.
Tower 1803 or 18 right to the left.
Clear land, runway 18 right, American 1108.
American 434, on up to land, or 18 left for takeoff.
RNAV to land, left takeoff on 8 left, American 474.
Envoy 3503 DFW Tower, 18 left on its way.
Underway, 18 left, envoy 3503.
American 370, traffic 3.5 out at Alpha, cross 18 right, hold short, 18 left. American 2107, departure.
2107, good day.
Here goes American Flight 474. It's an Airbus A321neo. Destination Phoenix.
Envoy 3503, RNAV to B park, or 18 left for takeoff.
RNAV B Park, 18 left, clear to take off, envoy 3503.
Clear Street 54, 52, DFW Tower, 18 left on its way, tower cross downhill.
Envoy, 18 left, West Street 54, 52.
American 474, departure.
American 474, so on.
Envoy maintenance 088 at Zulu.
We're going to now watch American Flight 2612 arriving from the mile-high city of Denver.
Envoy 3333 at Whiskey Kilo, cross 18 left on 10.25.
It's an Airbus A321.
Envoy 3301 at Bravo, cross 18 left on 10.25. Dallas 372, American 370, both at Alpha, cross 18 left, contact ground point 65 on top of the Alpha bird. Envoy 3503, have a departure.
Departure, envoy 3503. Hotel American 1091, visual 18 right, parking west side.
American 1091, DFW Tower with 1603 or 1.
Nick Resin says, good morning, Walt, and our DFW peeps. Channel member Uncle Car Guy says, hello, Walt from Indianapolis, my former home many years ago.
And where do you park?
ADZ62 says, enjoying the morning show. We have a son and family in the DFW area that go to Founders Plaza. Expecting a snowstorm here in Nova Scotia. Whoa. I wonder if that's early for a snowstorm in Nova Scotia, or if that's to be expected at the beginning of December. But good luck with that. American Flight 1108, touching down from the Motor City of Detroit, a 737-800. Kin Lau says, good morning, everyone. Alice Tidy checks in saying, gorgeous sky. Good afternoon, morning. Our next departure is there. It's American Flight 1244. It's going to Denver, Colorado, the Mile High City.
B Park 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 1244.
And Kate Christensen, who's a very generous member of ours, says is celebrating 3 months of membership. And Kate Christensen wants to know, are you cold this morning, Walt? Well, I'm trying not to talk about being cold because that would make me feel more cold. So I'm just kind of moving around but yeah, it's a little chilly here today. But probably nothing like being in Nova Scotia, so I'm not complaining. From El Paso, comes this 737-800, El Paso, Texas.
American 1108, traffic holding position, Whiskey Lima, cross runway left, contact ground point 85. American 2612 at Alpha, cross runway left, contact ground point 65 on top of the bridge. American 1244, kind of departure.
See ya.
Tower on 43343, visual winning range.
Bravo 3343, Jackery Tower 1704, 18 right, clear left.
18 right, 0, Runway 3343.
American 1091, hold short, 18 left at Bobby.
We have for your consideration American Flight 1714. It's an Airbus A321. It's going all the way across to the Pacific Northwest to Seattle.
American 1714, on at the B Park, runway left, so take off.
And Kate Christensen, as is their custom, has donated Tri-Jet memberships, 10 Tri-Jet memberships to our viewers. Thank you, Kate Christensen. And so you will begin to see the names of those 10 appear on your screen. And I welcome each of you.
American 14070, if they're turning Alpha, cross runway right, hold short, runway left.
We have a very generous community here at Runway DFW. It's a nice place to just hang out every now and again. We come to you generally at least 2 times a week. I'm trying to make it 3 times. Some of it depends on the weather. Some of it depends on my other obligations as a full-time employee of a TV station and as a grandpa and as a husband. But yeah. So we were on the air Tuesday night and then yesterday afternoon, and here we are again today. And we'll be going at this until 10 a.m. Central Time, when, as is our custom, we will end our operations and hand you over to our pals Kevin and Rudy at LAX for another edition of Airline Videos Live. Uncle Car Guy wants to know if we will see November 709 GT depart. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. M&M Plane Spotting says, good morning, everyone. So we have, for your observation now, another E-Jet coming in from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. American Eagle 3343. Runway DFW channel member Carolyn Crowder says, good morning, Walt, and all the DFW family. What a beautiful sunrise. Just gorgeous. Makes you feel alive and not so cold. All right, we've got an American Airlines flight. Is it coming into focus or not? I think so. Flight 2007, and this is arriving from Washington National Reagan Airport. It is an Airbus A319. And so after a little rush, we're kind of in a quiet spot right now. UPS 747 fan Dallas, Australia says, hey, Runway DFW, how are you doing today? I'm doing just fine. So happy to have you along with us for the ride. Mike G says, good morning, Walt, mods, and fellow plane spotters. And Kay Christian says, maybe the sun will rise and warm you up, Walt. Well, it'll get warmer. But that is a pretty cool Dallas skyline scene we get this morning. Alan Burnett says, good afternoon from Scotland and all, and good morning to all. Thank you, Alan. American Eagle Flight 9859 is about to take off to Abilene, Texas, aboard an Embraer 170.
Departure 959, lead.
Mark Chandler, a channel member, says, look out for DHL departures, Walt. I've got a package en route from DFW to the UK. We usually see, I think we only have one DHL flight a day. It is operated by usually ABX Air. And it goes betwixt here and Cincinnati, which I'm gathering is the DHL hub. So a little fire truck activity over here. We're looking to the south on this shot.
Starman 34 Heavy with you, visual 1811.
34 Heavy, discharge 112-003, couple departure Friday route, runway 18 left, clear to land.
18 left, clear to land, American 34 Heavy.
Well, you probably heard we've got a heavy coming in. This is Flight 34 from Auckland, New Zealand. Well, you didn't see what I was just looking at because I wasn't... Well, I told you about the fire truck. You didn't see it because I hadn't pushed the right button, so... It's not you, it's me. Anyway, Flight 34 from Auckland, now in our sights. It's a 7879. It has been in the air for 12 hours and 46 minutes. Jackery is saying good morning from Richardson, Texas, a suburb of Dallas. Awesome sunrise. Thanks for the stream, Walt. Glad we could, glad you could wake up with us.
Departure American 2220 today. American 2681, JC parking on the east side.
2681, Airlines 2103, caution my 7, trying to heavy going Dreamliner, so far. Runway 18 left, clear to land, drop the hold of position.
Roger, clear line 1 left, American 2680.
Tower 999, Victor visual 13 right.
American 2980, DFW traffic on about a 5-mile final, runway 18 left on please.
Line up away, 18 left, American 2980.
Foundation 999, leaving Victor, DFW Jackery 1 and wind 1806, runway 13 right, clear to land.
13 right, clear to land.
Well, we can be pretty sure that those passengers and crew are ready to stretch their legs after almost 13 hours in the air. Just a few minutes away now from Japan Airlines Flight 12. This will be a 777 arriving from Haneda Airport. And I've got to go back to the car to get something for a second, so hang in there. And be right back after some a little bit of a musical interlude.
Disco time! More fun!
DFW Tower, Japan Air 12 heavy, runway 18 left, parking to west, complex, and negative Bravo. Runway 18 quick land, Japan 1 to heavy.
All right, disco time is over. Now you see two planes on your screen there. The one on the right is coming in from Wichita, Kansas. It's an Airbus A319. The one on the left is the one we're a little more interested in. It is Flight 12, Japan Airlines from Tokyo Haneda Airport. It's 777. Disco lives, says Patrick Lloyd. Well, disco never died here at Runway DFW. Dogwood 67, did we put this one up? I don't think we did. Good afternoon, Walt Mods and fellow spotters. Hope everyone is good. I'm waiting for that morning sun to defrost us here. This particular plane departed 10 hours and 45 minutes ago from Haneda Airport in Tokyo. It is a 15-year-old 777-300ER. It's going to go around.
Go around 3000 Japan 12 heavy. runway 3414, Delta.
Well, a spectacular go-around.
DFW Japan Air 12 Heavy 3000, confirm this approach procedure.
Japan Air 12 Heavy, turn right, heading 190, maintain 3000.
Heading 190, 3000, Japan Air 12 Heavy.
Japan Air 12 Heavy, contact departure 135.97.
135.997, confirm.
Affirmative, 135.97.
135.997, Japan Air 12 Heavy.
Allowing Victor, taxi via correction Bravo, Charlie, and Yankee, full short runway 18 right. And tower 900 Victor's off, 135 at Alpha 5. I'm sorry, 9 Victor, taxi via Bravo, Charlie, Yankee, full short runway 18 right. Bravo, Charlie, Yankee, full short 18 right, 9 Victor.
So the
3414 chasing.
Runway 3414 DFW Tower, runway 18 left, clear to land, cross make sure good, 777, 1 round.
18 left, clear to land, roger, runway 3414.
the trip to Dallas is extended a little bit. A little more sightseeing for the passengers on that flight from Tokyo. I wasn't looking at the runway at the time. I don't know if there was another plane that had not yet cleared runway 18 right, which is usually why a plane would go around like that. Well, that was pretty spectacular to see the 777 climb like that. Well, we'll see that again shortly, one hopes, unless they direct it over to 13 right, which is a runway to the west of us, which we cannot see from here. And we have a super chat to thank from Bird Feeder TV Livestream with a £1 super chat. So thank you, Bird Feeder TV Livestream. Stephanie says the FAA and NTSB does not like runway incursions. No, I don't imagine they do. This plane, I think, is coming in on runway 18 right. I'm sorry, 18 left.
18 left, American 1969.
So that, let me double check that, but I think that's correct. Yeah, it came in on 18 left, which is the nominal takeoff runway. So runway 18 right, which I believe is where the Japan Airlines flight had been coming in, is closed. Or at least it was closed to that particular aircraft. Well, no, Japan Airlines was coming in on 18 left as well, so 18 right maybe was closed at that time. I didn't hear the announcement, but...
RNAV B Park, clear for takeoff 18 left, American 1969, thank you.
Well, as you might have just heard, American Flight 1969. It's an Airbus A321. Don't have a destination for that. So I was saying earlier, last night as I was finishing packing up here from our Saturday broadcast, we had a Cargo Lux 747 go around. And I heard this noise over my head, and usually from this position here at Founders Plaza, airplane sounds don't come from over your head. They're coming from another direction, so I knew something was amiss, and sure enough, it was a Cargo Lux that was going around.
Victor at Yankee Cross, runway 18 right, hold short, runway 18 left. At Yankee Cross, 18 right, hold short, 18 left. There's a 1969, contact pleasure.
Another plane coming in now on 18 left. This is an American Eagle E-Jet.
American 2362 DFW Tower, runway 18 left, line up and wait, that's good.
Line up and wait, 18 left, American 2362.
So we're down to one runway here.
20 right and 18 left to Yankee, contact ground point 65 and cross Yankee Bridge, check position.
That arrival, well, once again, I have no information about its origin point. What was that? There's a citation latitude coming in. Came in on 13 right from an airport in Oklahoma City.
Takeoff, American 2362.
It's almost a brand new plane. It's a 1-year-old. Well, it'll be 2 years old in January.
American 1331, line of point, runway 25.
A Cessna 680A citation latitude. And it's waiting for this plane to cross here, which is going to San Diego, California.
American 2362, contact short. American 2362, bye-bye.
Airlines Flyer Chris, Quadjet channel member and moderator, says just wanted to stop in and say hello to everyone. Have to run some errands, but we'll try to be back later. Thank you, Chris. You are also a moderator on a very well-known internet broadcast called Airline Videos Live. And so I'm sure we'll be seeing you there later.
American 1331, RNAV Laren, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. American 1331, RNAV Laren, clear for takeoff, 18 left.
Explorer AA says that citation we saw is a corporate jet for Love's travel stops.
DFW Tower, Japan Air 12 Heavy, runway 18 right, parking to the west. Japan Air 12 Heavy, DFW Tower, runway 18 right, clear line. Runway 18 right, clear line, Japan Air 12 Heavy.
All right, I think the Japan Airlines flight has been cleared to land on 18 right, if I'm interpreting my ATC correctly. This American Airlines flight 1331 is going to Seattle. So as soon as we see this take off, we will take a look over our shoulder and see if we can bring you the second coming of Japan Airlines Flight 12.
American 784, at Bravo, cross runway 18 left, contact ground point 85.
Let's see where that one is.
American 1331, contact departure.
1331.
We have an MSC Air Cargo going to Anchorage. It's a 777. I don't think I've seen an MSC Air Cargo, so that'll be a first for us. So here, I believe we have in our sight now is Japan Airlines Flight 12 once again. Make sure I punch to that camera. There we go. If you're just joining us here on Runway DFW, this plane did a go-around on its first attempt to land here about 15 minutes ago, I'd say. It has extended its flying time now to 10 hours and 57 minutes. And again, it's coming in from Haneda Airport in Tokyo. The Edge is our newest subscriber. Thank you, The Edge.
American 1066 is bound to control 18 right.
American 1066, DFW Tower, runway 18 right, clear to land, caution weight 30 minutes, 777 running out.
Turn lane 18 right, American 1066.
American 1324, DFW Tower, runway 18 left, line of way.
18 left, line for way, American 1324.
So there we go, second time's the charm.
Japan 012 Heavy, turn right at Whiskey Mike, and taxi via Charlie, monitor ground point 85, traffic cross down
Whiskey Mike after 7, Japan 12 Heavy.
You said you were parking on the west side, right?
So it landed this time on 18 right, which is the
No, Tamarind Delta, West contact Tamarind Delta, Japan 12 Heavy.
usual runway that it comes in on, or that flights arrive on here on the west side.
Cross runway 18 left at Whiskey Mike, confirm.
Japan 12 Heavy, from the cross runway 18 left at Whiskey Mike.
Cross runway 18 left at Whiskey Mike, Japan 12 Heavy.
American 1595, traffic 3 out, and Alpha cross runway 18 right, hold short, runway 18 left.
We say good morning to MR Rice. Hello, MR. Let's see what's on the horizon here for us. American Flight 1066 is about to come in from Mexico City. It's it's a 737-800.
831, pussy 18 right.
American 831, DFW Tower, runway 18 right, clear to land.
Third land 18 right, American 831.
American 1595, traffic in position at Alpha cross runway 18 left, contact ground point 65 on top of the Alpha bridge.
New coverage, Japan 12 Heavy, 1185.
Japan Air 12 Heavy, aircraft to contact ground 121.85.
You want
American 1324 on that land, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Laren, 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 13.
There's Daryl Barton, our newest subscriber. Thank you, Daryl. As we check in once again on the big 777 from Japan Airlines.
We're going to Delta.
American 1066, right, hold short, man, 18 left, take all eight.
18 left, or I'm sorry.
United 2371 DFW Tower, traffic across downfield, runway 18 left, line up and wait.
Hey, it's that time again. Ooh, it's mysterious.
United 2371 DFW Tower.
You're watching Runway DFW live and in color from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport here in Texas. We'll be here with you for another 2 hours of aviation activity from one of the world's busiest airports, so I invite you to stick around with us for the next 2 hours on Runway DFW. Now, that music doesn't seem quite appropriate, but it's Sunday, December 3rd, 2023. And, you know, it's a good time to watch airplanes. And again, at 10 o'clock, we'll switch over to our pals Kevin and Rudy over at Los Angeles International Airport for their take on what's happening out there. We're here at DFW Founders Plaza. A very nice place provided by the airport to watch airplanes come and go, such as the one we're about to see from Aguas Calientes in Mexico. It's American Eagle Flight 3736. And if I said American Airlines, I meant to say American Eagle, so apologies for that. Hey, we're about to see this MSC jet, this 777. And yeah, I'm pretty sure, MSC Air Cargo, I'm pretty sure I've never seen this plane before, or this airline here. Around the holiday season, sometimes we see aircraft that we wouldn't normally see because they get pressed into service for cargo delivery. Like, for instance, in the past year, maybe 2 years, we've seen UPS employ some additional MD-11s from, I'm trying to think of what the carrier is. Anyway, this plane's going to Anchorage, and this is a brand, well, no wonder we haven't seen this. This is a brand new plane. As of November, as of last month. A brand new 777 freighter. So take a look at that.
Cross 18 right, left turn on Echo.
And with this taking off to Anchorage, we should see it lift off from this side of the runway, or the side of the airport, I should say.
American 781, 6 miles, 18 right, parking west side. American 781, DFW Tower, 18 right, clear line, 18 right, back to 781. American 1034,
I wish things were a little less in silhouette so we could get a better look at its livery, but can get the idea.
American 1304, contact approaching.
1304, good day.
Does it say there Akernar?
Go west to Delta 1. They crossed
Runway 18 left, clear for takeoff, RNFB Park, Giant D015.
So Giant, isn't that the call sign of Atlas Air? Maybe this is related to Atlas Air somehow. Well, there's what a brand new cargo plane looks like taking off. Ah, it still has that new cargo plane smell. Well, just goes to show you never know what you're going to see here. Or probably at any airport at any given time. JD Parvin says good morning. Enjoy your streaming from California. Magoo Manor, channel member, says that new cargo plane smell is today's phrase that pays. As we watch American Eagle Flight 3156 touching down from, where is this? Chihuahua in Mexico. And that has to be one of my favorite words to say. It's a CRJ 701ER. And here we are. Kind of wish the sun would go behind those clouds a little more, but I think we're in for full sun here for the rest of our broadcast. All right, Andrew Nolan checking in to let us know that Atlas operates the MSC cargo fleet despite being in the MSC livery, so that's why it was referred to as Giant. Local car guy says it's owned by MSC Air Cargo. Atlas Air operates it. So there you go. Our viewers always know what's going on here. Kirby Brooks, senior channel member, says, good morning, Walt. Great catch on the MSC 777. Thank you. We just kind of lucked into it, really. I wasn't staked out for it. I didn't even know it was going to be there. This Airbus A319 comes to us from San Luis Potosí in Mexico. It's flight 853, and you saw there a Dreamliner making its way back to the hangar area for some rest and relaxation. And we have a MAX 9 sighting. It is Alaska Airlines Flight 543 going to Seattle. It's another new plane delivered just earlier this year in the month of June. And again, we're at the mercy of backlighting today. Had to tilt down my cap so I can get a better look at my screens without the sun glaring in my eyes.
RNB Park, clear takeoff when it left, Delta 1065.
Entering our field of view at this time is Delta Flight 1065. It's a 737-800. This is a 22-year-old bird, and it's going to Salt Lake City. So yeah, the basic design. Here's we see we see essentially a 737 that's brand new and one that's 22 years old, and you have to remember that the 737 is a design which predates the 747 by a few months, as far as when it was introduced. That's a plane that's been around. That's stood the test of time. And of course, the MAX series still in production.
Go to departure Delta 1065.
Now it's going to get quiet here for a few minutes. Ryan Buntrock says, good morning from the mountain time city of El Paso, Texas. Good morning to you, Ryan. Yeah, we have these lapses here at the big airport. Even on a busy weekend. Well, no better time than to hawk some merch, right? Yes, at streamlabs.com/Runway DFW/merch. You will find the official Runway DFW mug for your gift-giving pleasure. But that's not all. We've got Runway DFW hoodies in a variety of colors. Hats in 2 different designs and a multitude of colors. We've got the venerable Runway DFW t-shirt. And one of my favorites, the packable jacket, which I have in the royal blue color there on the second from the right. So streamlabs.com/Runway DFW/merch, and that will be our shameless plug for today. Happy holidays from Runway DFW. Well, approaching our position here, we have American Flight 1214 from Salt Lake City. An Airbus A321, still about a minute away, but we have it in our sights. Is an Airbus A321.
American 782, approaching Nettie, 1 8 right. American 782, 7 right, right, clear. Put in 1 8 right. Golf across 1 left, on ground.
We don't have anything taking off at the moment, so we'll have to look to the northern skies to find our next arrival. It'll be American Flight 782 from Colorado Springs. Channel member Farid Abet says hello, friends, and hello to you, Farid. All right, a few trains at. A valued channel member says, hopefully that San Angelo flight will leave from this side of the airport. Well, I don't know what what's San Angelo flight you speak of. Maybe I missed something. 757 Chip, always on the road. A Quad Jet channel member says, hello from McGregor, Texas. Well, howdy to you, Chip. Speaking of Quad Jet members, let us let's pop in our acknowledgement of all of our contributors with the first on the list being James Webb, our channel sponsor. Thank you, James Webb. He's done a lot for this channel, and I know you all appreciate that. And then there's the Quad Jet members, and all these members are as of 10 o'clock last night when I put this list together. So if you've joined us today, all the new members that were granted us by Kay Christensen, they won't be on that list until next time. But 757 Chip leads the list of the Quad Jet channel members. A-list flyer Chris, Beve, both mods, Cubs Win, Dwayne C, James Webb, Josh Aldrich, Kai, Kansas Ave Geek, Lori M, Michelle RS, Pete Nordine, R Bauer 25, Raina Taylor, Skittles, and a new member of the Quad Jet on the Quad Jet list, Will Hutchison. Thank you, Will. And you will see over the next few minutes, and I think it takes about 15 minutes for this list to play out, you'll see all the members of our channel who I thank very much for being a part of this, and thank you. Ms. Wool13, one of those members, says, good morning, Walt. And hello, everyone. Oh, a few trains out says, that's the American Eagle Retro livery. I remember that now. We saw it, can we see that? I haven't even looked over there to see if it was where it was parked. We saw it being towed or tugged yesterday over at Terminal A. and show, yeah, we're always interested in retro liveries here. And I like the American Eagle retro livery, so we'll take a look at that. I think we should be able to see that. This is American Eagle flight 3635. It's an E-jet going to Lubbock, Texas. There's another American Eagle jet coming in from Roswell, New Mexico.
Up to departure and within 65 more.
So we are now just about halfway through our presentation. Darrell Barton says, new subscriber here from just up Interstate 35 in Abbott, Texas. Great to see your broadcast. Thank you, Darrell. We aims to please. You're seeing go through the screen there, American Flight 2432. It's going to Los Cabos in Mexico on the Baja Peninsula.
American 1085, just touch Nettie on 1 right.
American 1085, just touch Nettie on 1 right, clear line.
Clear line 1 right, American 1085.
American 2673, just touch Nettie on 1 left, on the way.
20 left, on the way, American 2673. Coverage 502 with you, visual to 1 right.
Copy 502, just touch Nettie on 1 right, clear line.
Clear line 1 right, 502.
I hear a grackle. That was American Airlines Flight 1085 from McAllen, Texas, 737-800. Channel member Richard Carlisle says, good morning, everyone. And Aviation Geek checks in with a hey Walt, good morning. Frontier Flight 502 coming in from Denver, an Airbus A321 is in sight. we should give you an alert that this is going to have Cubby the bear on the tail. Now again, it will be silhouetted in the sun, so you may not get a very good look at Cubby this time, but
American 797, on 18 right, outside livery. Land 18 right, American. Port Runway 3983.
never been on a Frontier flight. Do they? Is there any indication inside the plane of what the animal on the tail is? Do they have any artwork inside to kind of carry that theme along, or is it strictly a tail thing? I don't have the answer. But it's headed over to the west side to Terminal E, where all of the non-American Airlines planes domestically go.
Dallas Tower, American 397 Bill, only right.
American 397 DFW Tower, runway 18
Clear that 18 right, American 397.
Next to arrive is American Eagle Flight 3710. No, did I read that wrong? 3170. It comes to us from Durango. Aviation Guy 241 says, I see Emirates 777-300 on radar. So we'll be on the lookout for that. I believe we should also have the first of two daily Qatar Airways flights coming in during this broadcast before we go. Matt Crush fan says Cubby can be seen on the winglets. So I guess if you're on a Frontier plane, you get to see the mascot on the winglets. We welcome John Driscoll to the broadcast. Hello, everyone, he says. Mark Pell says, good Sunday to all. And we say good morning to American Airlines Flight 797 from Madison, Wisconsin. And Airbus A319. That's a plane doesn't quite qualify for our jingle singers, but it does date back to the year 2000, turn of the century. as that pulls off the runway. This is kind of a close spacing. But another Airbus A319 coming in. That you did see that plane from Madison pull off the runway in time for this to land from Lubbock, Texas. Flight 397. And I do believe now we have Emirates in our sight. This is 777, flight 221 coming in from Dubai. A flight which has been in the air for 15 hours and 33 minutes. Emirates, of course, is recommitting to its A380 fleet through at least the mid-2030s. And so, who knows? Maybe we'll see a return. Emirates did fly the A380 here once upon a time, so maybe we'll see it come back.
Alright, clear land 18 right, Ultra taxiway Bravo, American 2029.
We see Going Slightly Mad checking in there with a 6-month anniversary message. It says, good morning, everyone. Great to see you. And it's good to see you too. Going Slightly Mad. Lori M with an anniversary message. 7 months of membership. Hello, Walt. Looks like a lovely day at DFW. Indeed it is. An American Airlines Jetliner touching down from Kansas City. I hear a propeller plane. I'm not seeing it. Where's that noise coming from? Well, I do see another wide-bodied aircraft. Oh, there's the American Eagle retro livery. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't see it very well because of the backlighting, but that's it. It's an Embraer 170 STD for the Racer's Edge. It's going to San Angelo, Texas. So thank you for reminding me of that a few trains at. Raina Taylor, a quad jet channel member, says that'd be awesome if Emirates brought back the A380 to DFW. I'm not saying they will. I'm just saying they're firmly committed to that aircraft, and so why not bring it back here? There's apparently some propeller-driven aircraft doing a test or something over behind where the UPS planes are. I don't know if you can hear it. Well, we've got a couple of heavy jets over there. This is going to Phoenix. It's flight 2607, 7879. A new subscriber by the name of Randy Arellano. Thank you, Randy. As a new subscriber, you will be eligible to participate in our chat after 10 minutes. So thank you, and we look forward to seeing you say hello. My soundboard is acting up a little bit here. I don't know why. I'm going to have to turn down the pot. Now, we didn't miss the... Oh, the San Angelo bound jet is still there. John Driscoll's a new member. Thank you, John. There he is. Stephanie says the prop is clearly in the audio. Well, it's not just me then, because I can clearly hear it in my headphones. 757 Chip says it's interesting that American flies Dreamliners to Phoenix, but you can't find a Dreamliner on their LAX flights. Well, you know, I thought I saw something in one of those analyses in Simply Flying recently about where Dreamliners are flying domestically or something. I can't remember, but it seems like American put on some Dreamliners from Dallas, Fort Worth to domestic destinations that it normally doesn't fly to with wide-body jets. And it may have something to do with holiday season capacity or demand for seats. So I'm not sure. I know I've seen in recent weeks the Dreamliner going back and forth to Phoenix. But I'm not sure if that's a daily occurrence. So the Heritage livery is off and running. We have another Dreamliner here, 787-800 model. It is listed as American Flight 1190, but there is no further information on Flight Radar as to its terminal point. So I'm going to conclude that that propeller plane you hear in the background is conducting some sort of a static test where it's, I guess, maybe tied down and it's revving up to make sure everything is hunky-dory. Sounds like we're in a World War II film. You'll see going through the shop there, American Eagle Flight 4066 coming in from Amarillo. Let's see what's on the horizon here. Uncle Car Guy will be glad to know that American Flight 1506 from Indianapolis is just minutes away, although it'll be coming in on the east side. I don't think we'll be able to catch that for you. I think, I can't really tell, I think that's Flight 2801 going to Sacramento. And Airbus A321. We'll take a look at American Flight 2377 arriving from San Antonio, Texas, on an Airbus A320. That's our first 20th century plane that we've observed today anyway. Sometimes we miss calling them out, but there's one for you. 24-year-old aircraft. Still hanging in there. It's an American Eagle flight coming in from Corpus Christi on the Texas Gulf Coast. And I hope you're ready for the arrival of Cliff the Mountain Goat, because we'll be seeing that plane here on Frontier Airlines in just a moment or two. That is American Flight 2767. It's an Airbus A321neo, and it is going to Seattle. The home of Starbucks, where I'll probably be stopping in on the way back home to get me a refreshing cup of iced coffee. I don't know. Sometimes if I'm cold enough, I will get a hot chocolate. The hot chocolate's sounding kind of good right now. Now, I'd love to be able to show you where that propeller sound is coming from. Yeah, I can't really see too much of the tail on that plane. Cliff the Mountain Goat. We'll just have to take it for granted that you're on there. So anyway, that sound, that incessant sound, is coming to us from somewhere over there behind that beige fence. There is a facility there for these smaller propeller-driven cargo planes from Ameriflight and Martin Air to duck in there and unload their cargo. And I'm guessing it must be one or more of those planes which is undergoing some static testing. So there's a UPS jet with its cargo bay door open. Looks like an A330, I think. But I didn't see any UPS jets on the docket as far as what we can expect to see this morning while we're with you. Planes are lining up to take off, however, from runway 13. Oh, sorry, from runway 18 left. About 9 planes over there awaiting their turn. As happens when we approach the 9 a.m. hour. There you see some of them. Flight 2193 touching down from Tucson, Arizona. And Airbus A321. Lining up for takeoff at this time is a plane you will see, or you could see, landing in just a couple of hours, about 2.5 hours on Airline Videos Live. This is American Flight 448 going to LAX in Airbus A321. So remember this plane, all you AVL viewers, there will be a test. Words of wisdom from Donnie White. Challenge yourself with something you know you could never do, and what you'll find is that you can overcome anything. Inspirational words from Donnie. Thank you. Off to Portland goes American Flight 2655, this Airbus A321. Slowly beginning its flight, I think. It's going a little too slow to take off, I gotta say. Probably they're having some second thoughts.
We can take the right turn, we can't do the intersection. Appreciate that. Echo, Whiskey Golf.
So I couldn't quite hear all the traffic there, but was I guess you would call it a rejected takeoff. So Flight 2655 delaying its departure to Portland. Perhaps something was amiss, or it was discovered a passenger was not in place. Here comes an arrival we will dedicate to our channel member and friend Sarah Deal from Boston, Flight 2527 in Airbus A321. So there's the flight from that's destined to Portland there on the right side of your screen. They're revving up over there, whatever they're doing. It's going into high gear. They're blowing the roof off the joint. Is our Portland flight going back in the queue, or is it going back to the terminal? We don't know yet. Looks like it's pointing its nose south on runway 18 left. Well, this time the plane to Portland is going a little faster as it heads down the runway. I think we're going to see it take off here. There's something I've neglected to do here. Ahoy, all of you Runway DFW viewers. Or if you didn't know what you were watching, you are watching Runway DFW live and in color from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas here in the USA. We will be with you for another hour leading up to the handover to our pals Kevin and Rudy over at Airline Videos Live for their special Sunday big show. So stick with us for the next 60 minutes, well, probably more like 55 minutes or so, as we bring you all the action from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, one of the busiest in the world. And I meant to do that. Okay, there we go. It's Sunday, December 3rd, 2023. As a plane lands right in front of us here at Founders Plaza. Now we hear a motorcycle. All right, we got a plane headed out to Ontario, California. As Must be American Flight 1820 and Airbus A321. So I believe at some time in this hour we should see the first of 2 daily flights from Doha, Qatar. However, I'll have to take a look and see, because sometimes it comes in on the east side and we don't see it. Kind of sneaks up on us. Destination Guadalajara, flight 1830 for this 737-800. One of many planes jockeying for position to land, or to take off, I should say. To land is American Flight 1220 from Palm Beach, right? West Palm Beach. Is there an East Palm Beach? Must be. Two-hour and 50-minute flight from Florida on that 737-800. I know, that sun's kind of brutal from this angle. This is the flight to Guadalajara, flight 1830, off to Mexico. New subscriber named Jeffrey Mayday, or is it Mayday? I don't know. But welcome, Jeffrey. We're all friends here at Runway DFW. Oh, speaking of Qatar, the big 777 has arrived. It's flight 731. It's touching down, whoa, after 16 hours and 9 minutes. They must have had some headwinds today. So I think it usually doesn't take that long. At any rate, you probably didn't see it, but it has the 25 years of excellence sticker. I don't know. Would you rather be on a non-stop flight for 16 hours and 9 minutes, or be on a couple of flights for 9 hours with a place in the middle to stretch your legs and just walk around a bit? I don't know. I don't travel that often, so I don't have that quandary ever. Although I do really want to go and visit my son in Korea, where he lives and works. And I have given thought. Now, the only time I'd been over there before was a non-stop flight on American from here to Seoul and back. But I have given thought to say, well, what if I went in the other direction? I got on Qatar and changed planes in Doha, or went on Emirates and changed planes in that country. So I don't know. American Flight 1655. There you see it, is coming in from Phoenix, Arizona, an Airbus A321 Neo. Because I mean, as long as one isn't in a hurry, I'm down with seeing new airports and new places, even if it's just to be in the airport and be in a different country. American Flight 2517 there on the left. That is an Airbus A319. It's going to Calgary, up there in Canada. Kay Christensen says, Walt, go to the Runway DFW hangar and warm up. You know, I didn't set up the Runway DFW hangar today.
Now be park clear, take off, 18 left, American 2517.
Let's see if it's with us today. Well, there it is. We do have the Runway DFW hangar. I usually check these things out beforehand, but today I did not. But there we are. So yeah, we'll duck in and warm up once the broadcast is over in about 45 minutes. We have a United jet over there, just to give you a little variety. It's an Airbus A319, flight 1284. It's going to Denver. That aircraft is 18 years old. There's American Flight 2161. It's an Airbus A319. This is going to... Whoa. Easy on that trigger finger there, Walt. It's going to McAllen, Texas. So a fire truck running with siren.
Clear line 18 right, hold short Bravo.
Oh, looky there, it's warmed up to 48 degrees here. We started out right around 40 or 41. Canal Kurdistan says a nice evening. Mark Chandler wants to know, didn't they object to you erecting the DFW hangar on Founders Plaza? LOL. Well, I take this very seriously, Mark. Yeah, it looks bigger than it is, really. But, yeah, we get some jealous stares. What have we here? It's a 747. No, it's Flight 747 from Jacksonville. It's a 737. The aircraft is. Ellen Lee says hi again from a very cold northeast of England. Thanks for the stream. Kay Christensen is advising in my itinerary, you could fly from DFW to Hawaii, then Guam, then Korea. Well, that would be one way to do it. One of my goals would be to fly on an A380 or a 747 or both during that journey. So I know if I went to Los Angeles or San Francisco, I think I could get on either one of those jets, which are operated by Korean Air and Asiana. But neither of those airlines are affiliated with American Airlines, where I have all my AAdvantage miles piled up. I believe Qatar is a partner in the One World universe, so I could burn some AAdvantage miles on there. Or I could fly to London on the British Airways A380 and then find my way to Seoul from London. So I know there's lots of options. Looks like this baby bus is poised for takeoff. To Denver, as I recall.
Bravo short, 18 right, onboard 35, 34. I got the wings, wings left, departure, I'm in 2046, good day.
Oh, I'm going to have to divert because we've got a special livery coming in. This is the Reno Air heritage livery that American Airlines operates. Coming in from Richmond. Didn't get a very good look at it. And we do see this on a fairly regular basis. Let's see if we can watch it as it turns here. No, we don't get a very good look at it there.
American 603, clear landline, right, hold for Bravo.
I was about looking at a yellow bird. It's Spirit Airlines coming in from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Airbus A320. Flight number 3052. Randy Bucksbaum says good morning, everyone. Hi there, Randy. He is a member of the channel. Citizen Towel says good morning, everyone. Stoked that the Reno Air Heritage livery is still flying. The American does change up their liveries every now and again. They've repainted some planes. I think the Allegheny livery was repainted recently. The PSA, Pacific Southwest Airlines livery, was repainted. I think we've seen both of those in recent weeks. Not sure where that plane was going. This plane is coming from Austin, Texas. That was Flight 603. The plane we saw taking off was Flight 2798 to San Francisco. So amazing that the Runway DFW hangar can be there 1 minute and not there the next. One of the miracles of television. There's somebody frolicking with their dog over in the field on the other side of the fence.
Even better, you have your ground 25. American 603, Whiskey, Lima, Charles, runway 18 left, taxi, vehicle, off the ground, point 65, copy operation.
And we weren't able to show this to you yesterday because of where we are, but as you can see here, this fence, it just ends, and you know, there's no barrier to not go around it. But I haven't seen very many people go over there. Here comes an American Eagle flight in from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. An Embraer 175. Flight 3342, I think it was. Stephen Pritchard says, good morning, Walt. Watching your stream from my laptop. Also a 3 degrees centigrade, or is it Celsius? Celsius, snowy, rainy, foggy, Church Gresley, South Derbyshire. I'm never sure how to pronounce that. Well, welcome. Hope this makes you feel a little warmer. I'm feeling a little warmer. It's almost 50 degrees here in Fahrenheit world. There's a plane which I think has fallen off the radar. I don't see it there. We have American Eagle Flight 3647 now arriving. An Embraer 170 from Abilene, Texas. Kate Christensen, off to church. Take care of y'all. See you next stream. Kate Christensen, thank you so much for your membership in our channel and also for your frequent donations of memberships as you did earlier today. Thanks again for that. Lori M with a pronunciation correction. Derby is pronounced Derby in the UK. I should have known that. Derbyshire. Is it Derbyshire or Derbyshire? Or is it Derbyshire?
Tower American 1567, 1 right.
1567, you should be having 2005, runway 1 right to land.
Runway 1 right, American 1566. Arnhem Lair, clear for takeoff, 1 left, American 2720.
American Eagle 3850 arriving from Montgomery, Alabama. Airbus, I'm sorry, an Embraer 175. And while we're looking over in that direction, we'll pick up the last moments of runway activity for Flight 2720, there it is. An Airbus A321neo off to Tucson, Arizona.
B part clear taxi, takeoff 18 left American 1450.
1 left, runway, American 2357.
American 2720.
Off to Vancouver goes American Airlines Flight 1415. It's out there somewhere. There it is. And now arriving from Bentonville, Arkansas is American Eagle Flight 3796.
American 1450.
Full short 1 left at with kilo operator.
That is American Flight 2357. It's going to Denver, an Airbus A321. And you probably hear American Flight 1567 coming in the background. That's arriving from Atlanta.
American 2978.
American 2978,
Arnett Blair, close takeoff 1 left, American 2978.
American Flight 2978, you see the tail there. It is off to Los Angeles to say hello to our pals Kevin and Rudy at Airline Videos Live. So watch out for Flight 2978 on their broadcast, which fires up in just about 25 minutes from now. Oh my, it's gone out of focus. Arriving from Colorado Springs is this American Eagle CRJ 701ER. Flight 3059. And off to Oklahoma City goes American Flight 1805 and Airbus A321. It's kind of non-stop action.
Departure, good day, American 1805.
Josh Aldridge says, I will see that flight in about 40 minutes. From Sioux Falls cometh Flight 499. Dina David is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Dina. Sometimes I wonder about people who just kind of stumble into a broadcast like this. I mean, obviously, this is not the only one of its type here on YouTube. But what do people think if they don't have any idea? You know, they just kind of tune in and see an airplane on the poster and say, oh, I'll click on that. I guess we've had some people contact us at times and say, wow, I didn't expect this. This is kind of cool. And then, of course, other people have seen it other places and like to check out different airports, which, of course, is something I did before I started doing this. Well, American Flight 777. We had American Flight 747 before, which was not a 747, it was a 737. This is American Flight 777, which is not even a Boeing aircraft. It's an Airbus A321. It's going to Las Vegas, and that accounts for its lucky number.
American 777, DFW Tower on a default, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Departure 25, clear to go.
And I think it's going to get a turn and burn here. So good luck to all of you would-be gamblers on there. Follow my advice. If you do win something, put it in your pocket and turn around and do something else. Lots of things to see in Las Vegas, of course. You make a side trip to the Hoover Dam. Mrs. Runway DFW and I were there once, and we drove all the way to the Grand Canyon. I believe it was, I don't know what time of year it was. Well, we got to the Grand Canyon and it was snowing. Not very much, but I think for the time of year, it was in, spring or fall, I think. Quite unexpected. And quite something to see, of course, if you've never seen the Grand Canyon in person. The pictures can't possibly do it justice. So good luck to all y'all in Las Vegas. Robin M. Says, when I discovered Airport Lives, it felt like I found my people. That's kind of a great way to put it. So I think I feel that same way too. But Lori M. says, most people think we're nutters, LOL. Yeah. Well, it's quieting down a little bit before as we kind of wind things down. We're here for about another 15 minutes or so. There is a plane on the horizon, American Flight 3598, American Eagle Flight 3598, coming in from Houston Intercontinental Airport. In Embraer 175. Well, we do have a wide body plane for you to see there. There's the tail of it. Unfortunately, I can't tell you too much about it. It's American Flight 123. 7879 Dreamliner. This should be going to Honolulu. So aloha to Flight 123. We could fly to Honolulu, and I believe Asiana flies its A380s to Honolulu. Talking about going to Seoul. So yeah, I guess that would be one possibility. Could get halfway there on Advantage miles. I'd really like to fly the A380, and I'd really super like to fly the 747 before it's not a thing anymore as far as passengers go. And those opportunities are limited, but you can get Lufthansa 747s, and I think both Asiana and Korean Air still fly the 747. Because even though I was around when the 747 was born 50 some years ago, I've never been on one. It just hasn't worked out. In fact, I'd love to be on all of the remaining 4-engine jets. It'd be cool to be on an A340. That's probably even harder to get on than a 747 these days.
Good day, American 123.
So that's going off to Hawaii, and I think that's going to about do it for us today because I don't see anything of interest in our remaining time with you. So I say, let's put on some music. Take this opportunity to thank James Webb, the sponsor of this here channel. Thank you, James, for everything you do for us. Pleasure to have you as a part of the Runway DFW family, along with Airline Videos Live. Kevin has let us use some of his battery power, and we'll have it all charged up for your next visit to DFW. Also, the Runway DFW Moderation Federation here with you in force this morning again. Thank you to all of you who keep watch on the content of our chats. It's a very fun place to hang out, and it's all thanks to you. We'll be back with you later this week on Runway DFW. It's Walt here saying happy contrails to you until we meet again. I should have something else to play here, shouldn't I? Something a little bit like this. Well, that's a little more snappy and active. I invite you to tune in to our friends Kevin and Rudy at Airline Videos Live over on the Airline Videos Live or the Airline Videos YouTube channel. They'll be with you all day long with what's happening from LAX, and happy to send it over to them. Say hello to Kevin and Rudy from us, would you? And so that's it. I already said happy contrails, so what more can I say except bye everybody and thank you for watching Runway DFW.
Overseas acts and promotional consideration furnished by Pan American World Airways, the world's most experienced airline. Pan Am makes the going great. This is Dick Tufeld speaking.
We hope you liked it. Too late to change it now.
That wasn't the smoothest ending, but bye everyone. We'll see you soon.